Ladies and gentlemen, it's real late, Hot 97. My name is Peter Rosenberg, and yo, man, let's keep it on the island. I assume you're on the island of Manhattan as we speak. Is that correct, NymLo?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Are you in are
Harlem,
you in
yeah.
Harlem as we speak?
Facts, facts, and the age, man.
So, real quick, for those of you who are not familiar, I've been playing NymLo on the show now for a little while. Shouts to
Facts.
RFC, shouts to Smoke DZA, who put me on to NymLo's music. So let me start right there, man. Where did your emergence come from? How did the relationship with Smoke DZA begin?
Shit, man. Me and Smoke, man, we grew up together, man. We since we was about 9, 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? He from 19th and Manhattan Ave. I'm from 116th Manhattan Ave. Know what I mean? So we was childhood friends, and we always was, we always was rapping and shit. We come from a real small radius of a bunch of rappers and shit. So yeah, that's how we got together on, from its inception of it all.
So why now for you? I mean, why did I most start hearing you over the last year or two? What is this most recent push? Y'all been around each other for a long time and made music together. Did you make a decision to make a stronger push of the whole thing?
That's exactly what happened. You know what I mean? I sat with myself because I always been on some real double dutch shit with it. You know what I mean? Just in and out, and just treating it like a hobby for a long time. And 2019, we sat down, me, him, and 183rd, and we like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We gonna push. And they was already doing their thing, so I was like, I was the weak link. So then I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. And we've been in the studio ever since, just cranking out records, cranking out projects.
Yeah, shouts to 183rd on the beats, by the way. Um, he is
Thank
he's
you.
a tremendous producer as well. So y'all got a lot of pieces in place. Tell people a little bit about this project that's out right now.
You went out.
Oh, how about now? You hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
So shouts to 183rd on the beats. Tell us about a little bit about this project that you have out right now that people can check for.
Oh, High Horse 2, man, fully produced by 183rd. Know what I mean? We just got together. Like I said, we've been working. So that's the second installment because we dropped High Horse 1 in 2019, and we just been working and perfecting our crafts, and exercising or some of our allegiances and all that, and we just put together a real solid body of work. You know what I mean? And we got some good features on there, just real good music. You know what I'm saying? Real music. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that other music ain't real music, but I mean like real authentic music.
Yeah, how would you describe, growing up and doing hip hop in Harlem at the time that you grew up? Who were sort of the people you saw around, and what were your influences musically at that time? Was it super Harlem based, or just New York hip hop or hip hop in general?
It definitely started off super New York based because my pops is actually from the Bronx. So my pops is from Kingsbridge and shit. So he listened to all types of hip hop, and I had a young father. So well, not had, I have, but yeah, he used to listen to Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was waking up to go to school and he was blasting Wu-Tang Clan, ain't nothing to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of shit I would hear before I went to fifth grade and shit. You know what I mean? Before I went to school, he was blasting Biggie. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up a child of hip hop, definitely. From every borough. And then as I got older and I started coming into my own, then the influences became super Harlem based because that's when you outside now, junior high school and all that. Mace was running shit, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, Cam was running shit. So, it definitely became Harlem based once I came into my own. But I'm a child of New York hip hop. You know what I mean?
What is it about Harlem that sort of shapes people to personality wise? so much. I mean, as much as people are like super Brooklyn, and Brooklyn certainly shapes people, and so do all the five boroughs. But there's something about Harlem cats in particular. What is it in the water in Harlem that makes people just have a different sort of swag and approach?
Um, I attribute it to us being part of Manhattan. Manhattan, New York is like the financial capital of the world, and Manhattan is the financial capital of New York. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got Harlem as the epicenter of Manhattan. You know what I mean? So there's a whole different swag, and it's definitely attached to money. You know what I'm saying? Everything is about the dollar. Everything is who could get the most money, and then we take that money and what we could do with it. Who could get the flyers? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where that comes from. You know what I'm saying? Because we could hop on the train and go downtown to 42nd Street and see wealth and luxury in
Right.
15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And that shit really plays a role in your brain because you come uptown, you like, yo, I'm not far from the Upper West Side. That shit is 96th Street. As soon as I cross 110th Street, I'm in Harlem. You dealing seeing, people that's millionaires and shit down there. And it's like, yo, B, I gotta get to this money, and to give you just a different type of desire to want to get money, and then want to flex it, want to show it off. Like, that's what Harlem. I think that's where we embody our culture.
That's a really interesting point to note, that by not being in the outer boroughs but being on Manhattan, you are inherently so close to where so much ish is going on that it has to have an influence on
Facts.
you. Like, you're right. It's totally different than being
Facts.
out in Staten Island or deep in Queens. I mean, it's literally is blocks away. You can walk. You could literally walk to where everyone's making gazillions of dollars.
Facts. And
It,
that shit
that's an
definitely,
interesting perspective I
definitely
never really put
evoke
directly
your
to.
mind. Yeah, man.
Um, so real quick, so you have the project out right now is a full length project or it's an EP?
Full length. It's seven joints over a half hour.
Is that the line? Is that your line of delineation? A half hour?
Yes. Because I mean, from what I do understand, though, from what I'm told, the EP title and LP title is about the length of time that a project lasts.
Mm. Well, and I, by the
I'm
way,
just
I laughed
I'm
at it because I
I'm
never
I'm
thought
saying
about it
what I was
directly in
told.
terms of minutes, but that is a significant portion of time. I mean,
But
you're talking about Illmatic's 39 minutes. If it's
that's
25 minutes, Nas put out a classic EP.
facts. Facts.
So what's next for NymLo? What do you have in the stash? Where could people check you? I just wanted to do a quick intro and let people get to know you. So as I'm playing your music over the months and years to come, people are familiar. So tell people what's coming next and where they can get all things NymLo.
Next, I got a project fully produced by Static Selector. That's gonna be coming out early July, maybe late June, but I'm thinking July. Me and him we've been in the studio. We've been in the studio working every week for like probably like the last 6 7 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Just curating the sound, putting it together, and I got some visuals. I got some real good features from my friends and shit that I I fuck with, and after that, then I'm gonna come out. Me and 183rd, we're gonna come out with High Horse 3 for the third quarter, sometime around October or something. Like, I'm staying in everybody's face right now. You know what I'm saying? Visuals. This last joint that we put out, High Horse 2. I did 6 videos out of 7 songs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be in everybody's face. You know what I'm saying? I got a little documentary, a little series coming with the Static joint too. We've been filming the process, and yeah, I got a billboard. I got a billboard on 125th on top of Dinosaur Barbecue on
Yo,
12th Ave,
you got
125th. You
listen.
going to West Side Highway?
If you wanted to get the Peter Rosenberg eyeballs, you get the billboard on top of Dinosaur. You know I'm going to see it. Like, it's a fact.
Gangster,
That Dinosaur
gangster,
billboard's real,
man.
son.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
listen, you can go through,
Facts,
pick up some
man. Well,
Wango
you going to
Tango
the West
wings,
Side?
get a couple sliders, check out the NymLo billboard. So listen, what we'll do is
Facts,
I want to
facts.
have you come back around the Static project so we can play those joints. But excited to see that what you're doing, man. The music sounds
Definitely.
dope. New York has a lot of good ish right
Thank
now, and
you,
I hope
man.
people will
Thank you,
tap
bro.
into what NymLo's doing. Shouts to Smoke Dizza, 183rd RFC. We appreciate you, man.
Facts. Yo, I appreciate you having me, bro. You already know it's the cool, man. The big horse.
So listen, I just wanted to do this quick joint for YouTube, and then when we get closer to the static
Uh-huh.
joint, and COVID's even more chill, I'm setting up my studio at home. You can come through and we'll record something proper for the radio that sounds like really radio quality.
Dope. I'm with it, man. Thank you, man. Like I said, I appreciate you, man. I'm appreciative of the chance, the opportunity, man.
Of
Word.
course, bro. I appreciate the music, man. And yeah, you got my number now, so tap in.
Copy, will do, bro.
All right, brother. Talk soon.